Intifada means shaking off in Arabic. It translates as uprising. It can take the form of non-violent civil disobedience, as it has repeatedly in Palestinian history, or it can be militarized and violent, as it was against British colonial rule of Palestine in the 1930s, and as it was against Israel's violent occupation in the 2000s. But in the late 1980s, the Palestinians' defining intifada involved general strikes, street demonstrations, boycotts of Israeli goods, and a refusal to pay taxes to the Israeli occupier. Again, in 2018, the people of Gaza launched mass non-violent protests against their imprisonment in the enclave and a decade-long, suffocating Israeli siege. Israel responded by maiming tens of thousands of the demonstrators. Those calling for a globalized intifada are echoing these latter kinds of acts of civil disobedience. Chiefly, they are pushing for worldwide peaceful solidarity with the Palestinians by hitting Israel in the pocket through the international boycott, divestment, and sanctions, the BDS movement. Israel's supporters have long been desperate to close down the BDS movement by defining it as economic terror. Now you, Sir Mark, are once again giving them exactly what they want. Note this too, the Bondi beach attack should not be treated as any kind of context, as you put it, for your decision. All the evidence is the two gunmen were loyal to Islamic State, ISIS. But Islamic State has always despised the Palestinian struggle for national liberation, including the armed resistance of Hamas. There is a good reason for that, though I notice you, along with British politicians and media, never mention it. Islamic State wants to revive the Caliphate, a Muslim empire in the Middle East that existed before the arrival of modern nation states. A Palestinian state, the goal of all Palestinian resistance movements, secular and religious alike, is anathema to the zealots of Islamic State. Hamas and Islamic State have directly opposing and irreconcilable goals, which is why Hamas has always limited its military actions to the region it is in and never sought to globalize its military resistance. So there is precisely no evidence that any Palestinians, even Hamas, wish to wage a violent struggle in Europe, the US or Australia with their calls to globalize the Intifada. Their physical fight is confined to their homeland, even if we in Britain and the West continue to export our meddling to their region by aiding Israel in brutalizing the Palestinian people. Let me make a final point, Sir Mark. There will be more terror attacks on Jews in the West. However unjustified, however depraved,